What's up everyone? Spencer Sue here, your tech realtor of the Bay Area. Weekly tip of the week. Should you sell your Bay Area home before you buy your next home? Before we begin, if you are tired of renting in the Bay Area, are a homeowner looking to do a trade up for a bigger home, or wanting to sell to move to a different area altogether, I would love to connect. Click on the calendar link below and let's set up a time to talk. It's never too early to talk about your options and work out on a game plan. Let's get started. With work from home being extended by a lot of companies, there is a fundamental need for more space than ever before. A lot of families here in the Bay Area are dual income, so at the very least, most families need at least 1 to 2 bedrooms for additional office spaces. This is in addition to the growing need as families expand or as in-laws move back into a house. So what are your options and what can you do? It really depends on your goals. If you're okay with being a landlord and you have the capital for the down payment and the debt to income for another loan, a lot of my clients elect to just buy a second home and rent out their existing primary. It's always important to weigh these options though with a trusted lender before you go down this path. Now, if you don't want to be a landlord, or if you need the down payment for the next home, you do have the option to sell your home and ask for a 30 to 60 day rent back. A rent back allows the current owner to stay in the home after the property closes to the new owner. So that way it may minimize the amount of moves you actually need from going from one house to another. Once the property closes, you actually then have all the capital to be able to make a strong offer on the next home. Now, at the same time, if somebody really gives you a strong offer, you may as well just Airbnb or live in a hotel for a while you search for your next home, as the rent back offering is only going to work if you and the buyer come to a mutual agreement. However, because the market is so hot right now, it's a very viable option and a lot of buyers are willing to do this. When the market is not as hot, it actually is on the buy side to not give you this option because they want to move into a house themselves. So it's really about the leverage, and it's important to understand relatively when the time of the market it is right now. Now, there is one last option, but it's much rarer and requires a lot of equity in the primary home. There are loan programs available that can take the money from your primary home, give you a large loan for the next home with the expectation that you plan to sell the first home. A lot of banks have gotten tighter here in terms of restrictions, but it's still something that people do leverage. So do talk to a bank to see if that's even an applicable option for you. It's not very common, but there are these programs available. If you have any questions or would like to discuss your thoughts about the real estate market, let's talk. I'm never too busy to have a private conversation and share how I can help you every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and click on the little bell. You'll be notified every time I release a new video. Thanks for tuning in to another episode, Engineering a Better Life Today.